you?
I have an army.
We have a Hulk.
Oh, I thought the Beast had wandered off.
You're missing the point. There's no throne. There is no version of this where you come out on top.
Let me infiltrate the beat, concentrate the heat. If you ain't on my level, fuck it, let me be. I'll be going till it's all in motion, talking killing rappers. Then I hit my quota, and my train of thought is more a locomotive. Talking reason for it, I got locomotives. Used to be on a revenge tip, on a stun on my ex and a friend's tip. I was Spider-Man whipping the black suit. I was powerful, but almost lost Luke. Blurring the line between human and artist. Try not to change, but I swear it's the hardest. I swear when you're up, they turn you to a target. Home was a trip, all I did when I'm talking. So, what it take to be an icon? All in your desktop, so I just might already be one. My me with the label, it feels on the table one sign, but I'm down for a free lunch. Just speaking my heat-seeking missiles of hits, but other than me, I see no heat exist. Yo, gassed up, I'm about to go green, go green, go green. Hulk smash if she know me, know me, know me. Write it to life like I'm Stan Lee, Stan Lee, Stan Lee. If life's about to be a Cold War, I'm the hero that they asked for. Green, green, green. I'm about to go, I'm about to go green. I'm about to go, I'm about to go green. I'm about to go, I'm about to go green. Get the fuck back, I'm about to go green. I might begin making a feature a rack. Cause when I hit your beat, I turn shit to Iraq. Dropping bombs like I'm cursing you out. This your house, then I'm kicking you out. Quiet as a mouse, came in the game, not a word is out that I've been lighting the flame. Shit is potent, don't you know it? I've been flowing, steady growing till they know the name. Saw it ahead of time, knew that I'd get to my losing myself in the view to some window pain. I swear I'm all about peace, I'm a positive person. Wasn't always like that, you know it took me some learning. They asked me how I push a positive light, how I keep my composure through internal fights when addressing the mic through these dark nights. Where the Bruce Wayne, what a trick be. Here's some truth that I'll let free. Bruce Banner of rap if you ask me. When my will to win and the track meet, the secret is I'm always angry. Yo, gassed up, I'm about to go green, go green, go green. Hulk smash if she know me, know me, know me. Write it to life like I'm Stan Lee, Stan Lee, Stan Lee. If life's about to be a Cold War, I'm the hero that they asked for. Green, green, green. I'm about to go, I'm about to go green. I'm about to go, I'm about to go green. I'm about to go, I'm about to go green. Get the fuck back, I'm about to go green.
Yeah, man, the world needs better laws. Maybe then we'll be better off. I'm hoping that it comes, but it never does. I just wanna be the man my dad never was. Hear my music, it's all soul. Just got new grills and they all go. So I got that beef with the po-po. They don't like my style, no, no, no. I don't really give a damn, I keep steering. Switch gears and the fans just keep cheering. No interceptions, no interference. I'm on an A-team, no Ed Sheeran. I'm headed for the stage now, they clearing all the bad women in the building. Man, there's bad women in the building. Let's get it started tonight. This one's on me, let's go downtown tonight. One shot, two shots, I don't really know if I'm counting right. We drink it down, so we can live it up. Why? Cause you never know what tomorrow brings in this crazy life. Hey, this life, this life, this life, this life. And I'm thankful, even when they say I'm crazy for living. Oh yeah, this baby. Life, this life, this life. That's all I got. This life. Hey, so let's drink all I got, yo. Everything that we've been through. Yo, ain't nobody shutting it down the way I'm killing it. And anybody talking shit, acting like they innocent. Well, I just wanna be the one to let you know what's sentiment. I'm kissing on your girl, then I lip gloss cinnamon. I love it. You set the bar, I'm above it. Backing down, I never does it. Plus I'm buzzing. You got one, I got a dozen. If she's taken, I hope she got a cousin. Cause she's hiding in the Arizona landscape. Cause I better do the things that a man can't. I'm a chef and that dude is a pancake. We can keep it a secret just like a handshake. Shit, life ain't free, but alright, let's see what the world brings you. With a guy like me, we could dive head first, baby, I'm an OG. It'll be all good, just fly with me tonight. This one's on me, let's go downtown tonight. One shot, two shots, I don't really know if I'm counting right. We drink it down, so we can live it up. Why? Cause you never know what tomorrow brings in this crazy life. Hey, this life, this life, this life, this life. And I'm thankful, even when they say I'm crazy for living this life, this life, this life, this life. So let's drink to everything that we've been through. It's summertime. It's summertime. This one's on me. Let's go downtown tonight. One shot, two shots, I don't really know if I'm counting right. We drink it down so we can live it up. Why? Cause you never know what tomorrow brings in this crazy life. Hey, this life, this life, this life, this life. Hey, and I'm thankful, even when they say I'm crazy for living this life, this life, this life, this life. Hey, so let's drink to everything that we've been through.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. All right. How's everybody doing? All right, let's get crack-a-lackin'. All right. Very interesting stuff going on. Honestly, to be real with y'all, I'm going to be waiting for the initial reaction on news and then reacting because I just want to see what's popping. All right, we got PPI here in about 23 minutes. Y'all know how the drill is for me. You know, for the ones that haven't been here before, really, you know, when we look at news on these streams, generally, unless if we're already positioned prior, we're really looking to, you know, wait for that initial reaction, see what the market's trying to do, and then, you know, we could obviously look for ideas from there. Really from Tuesday and all of that, you guys know we were looking for a little bit downside on dollar. If you guys were here on Tuesday, you know, we were looking for downside once we swept these highs. That played out beautifully. You know, we got the downwards move we wanted on UCAD, and we were potentially talking about upside movement on USD CAD as well. So that was clean. You know, it's still playing out right now. Oil was the other thing I was watching, you know, yesterday. My long position, I attempted it twice. First time was off of here. That guy hit out break even, and this one's a little bit shaking right now. This might get hit out break even as well. You know, was really entering off of that 15-minute imbalance. So we'll see if that entry stays alive or not. You know, honestly, it's looking like it's probably just going to continue going lower and giving us lower areas. We'll see what's good with that. NASDAQ longs was the other thing I was looking at yesterday off of that 4-hour. That played out beautifully. You know, a couple hundred points there. So, you know, we'll see what happens with the news and what happens for the market open. But I would like to see if NASDAQ could come back in here and maybe give us add-ons for continuing the higher movement. US 30 is basically in that area too right now. But, you know, I just want to see price develop in here. And we'll see what's good. So, you know, overall US 30 did come in that 4-hour zone. So maybe this is like a 1-hour reaccum that we're going to get. So, you know, let time progress here. We might see some opportunity going into the open. Other than that, you know, gold has just been doing gold things. I was not awake for the longs, but I did want to see longs off of this candle. So it's nice seeing that play out. I think I mentioned this on the Go Live yesterday as well. You know, depending on how this closes, we could be seeing longs. So it's nice seeing those longs play out. Like I said, I'm not in it personally because I was not awake at 4. But yeah, we'll see what's good. I'm curious to see, you know, what's really going to happen with dollar here. You know, dollar, we're basically coming back and redistributing above this area again. So, you know, we do have a long wick from yesterday's CPI. So I'm curious if this is going to trade lower or are we going to end up trading higher. I think we should see some sort of bounce lower from this area either way, even if it doesn't play out here. But yeah, that's why I'm just kind of sitting on my hands at the moment, waiting to see what price action is going to do for that first little bit of news. And then, we could obviously react afterwards. But yeah, that's all on my radar. USC CAD did give us, this would have been the ideal hedge for our shorts. Just in case if our short perspective is now going to get destroyed again, but we'll see. I don't know though. I still think oil is still going to be bullish, but possibly just going to come a bit lower prior to us getting that. So even if we don't stick in here, I think there's going to be lower areas that we can focus on in the future. So yeah, just waiting on that as well. But we'll see what's popping. Is there anything in particular y'all are looking at? Let me know. Really, that's all I'm really waiting for right now. Just waiting to see what price action is going to do. So, yeah. It's going to be a little bit of a slow news day for myself. I'm just going to wait and see what happens first. But, yeah, overall, with NASDAQ, with the longs on USD CAD from Tuesday, and gold, those are some solid movements. I'm really curious to see if gold's going to continue or if it's going to give us a sell-off from this area as well. I just really don't like where it's at, too. We're in the middle of the range. The longs made sense off of here for me. But now that we're back up here, I'm kind of just waiting to see what the initial reaction is. Because if we come back down in here and we start to, consolidate or start to show signs of accumulation, maybe this could give us signs of a new high. We're just going to have to see here. But, at the end of the day, looking at this from a 4-hour and 1 hour standpoint, we did technically close below this low. So this does have room to go lower if it wants to. I just want to see more price develop in here before I try to attempt that. It did kind of give us like a 5-minute, 3-minute break here to the downside. So we're just going to have to see. But yeah, this week's price action, other than NASDAQ, NASDAQ was the one I really liked this week. And that potential USD CAD long and oil. Other than that, I haven't really been looking at too much. The other thing we were looking at was GJ shorts at the beginning of the week. That played out beautifully as well. I think yen is back in motion to go higher. We've been discussing this for a bit. So, I think yen is going to go higher. We just got to continuously see these add-ons. So we'll see what's good. EJ and GJ and stuff are about to create new lows. So, when these retrace, I think we're going to get some nice shorting opportunities. Considering that GJ still has this ample amount of daily wickage equal lows down here, I think we can get another re-entry. We're just going to have to be a little patient on that. But yeah, that's something else I'm looking at. I'm just curious to see if, once this low is created here on GJ, once we close below here, are we going to retrace back up into this imbalance and possibly do another redistro? So that's kind of what I'm waiting on, because I didn't, this area up in here, I wasn't able to play it, right? I was not awake for it, but even if I set a limit, I would have probably gotten clapped because it did run the high. There's some GJ and EJ divergence there as well. So something else we could keep our eyes on is yen. Considering that EJ as well with today's price action, we do have about 8 hours and 45 minutes till the daily candle close. Depending on how this closes, we could obviously see some potential retracement to continue lower, same as GJ. So something else to keep our eyes on. But yeah, really just holding positions from yesterday and just waiting to see how this news reacts is the way I am moving currently. So yeah, let's see what's popping. But yeah, let me know what y'all are looking at in the chat. Got Netherlands in the house. Alex, what's good? Maru from Austria. Or I said Austria. Australia, my bad. We got Jacinta in the house as well. Yep, we got Ozzy is united. Let's get it. Mason, what's good? Optimus, Sander, what's going on? Chris McCoy. Nick, what's good? Amanda, Adnan, what's good? XXXJPY shorts were nice. Yes, I agree with you, Maru, on that. CJ 30-minute. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, if you're looking at that, yeah, I was curious to see if you're gonna get this hourly move as well. I think it's possible. The one thing that's kind of making me iffy about CAD is just because of what oil's doing. I do have an alert there, though, so let's see how price gets in there and if we see a breakdown. Even off of the 1 hour, though, this isn't like a crazy stop, though. It's like 20 pips. I just want to see price develop in there. I don't really trade CJ like that. You know, I do trade CAD, though, so, you know, I'm personally fairly bullish on CAD. That's why I'm a little skeptical trying to short this. Even though the yen's bearishness is there, I rather short a weaker yen personally. You know, something like EJ or GJ because they are much weaker. You know, if you look at Euro USD, you know, it's been selling off and stuff. So I'm just being cautious of that. But, you know, that could play out. But once again, I don't really trade CJ, so even if this plays out, I'm not going to really care for it. That's just the way I'm at with that. But, you know, if the yen dominance continues, I see what you're looking at, though. Mark, what's good? We got Rotterdam in the house. XAU sell. I think it's possible. Just, you know. Missed my short from up here yesterday. I was a little salty about that one. It's crazy how many times UJ is playing out of this area. Man, I think that was the move right there. Forgot this was something else I was looking at. Did I not set another alert at the low for this? I guess I didn't. Oh, it didn't trigger me. I had my alert there. Whoop. Yeah, you know, if gold gives us a nice breakdown here, you know, that could give us short ideas. But if it doesn't, then it's going to be probably most likely bullish. So if it's not bearish, it's bullish, right? Yeah, you know, off the hourly, to me, you know, even if we get solid closes like this, like we could be getting something like that if it is going to be bearish. All right, but we'll see what's good. Really just keen on what oil's trying to do right now. If it keeps busting higher, that would be dope. Got 11 minutes on the news. UJ absorption 1 hour. Yeah, I think so. I had an alert down here because I guess I wanted to see this imbalance fill down here, but, you know, that's that. CJ just came back, didn't it? Yeah, so it's in that 1 hour. Does look like it's absorbing. It's absorbing on a 30-minute and lower time frames, but on the 1 hour, it still looks like it wants to. You know, 1 hour obviously is going to be. You know, we still got a lot of time on that close, about 40 minutes. Yeah, looking at these smaller time frames, it does look like it wants to absorb and go lower. So yeah, if this plays out, shout out to you, Maru, for bringing it up. NU accumulation. Let's see what you're talking about. 1 hour. Oh, no, he didn't say 1 hour, just accumulation. Okay. I think it's possible. This is where I wanted NU originally. Like, when we were trying to short it back here. Or, no, sorry. When we were trying to long it back here the last time, I wanted to see this move up, but then we ended up coming back down. I think it's possible. I think NU still has room to go higher before it shorts off. Looks like it's doing a pretty interesting accumulation right now. There's a lot of imbalance down here, so possibly news could dip us lower and then take this up. It is maintaining 1 hour structure, so we'll see. You know, I would like to see what dollar does, you know, to support that idea. If dollar gives us downside, maybe if it, you know, hits this and then goes lower, unless, you know, dollar direction was 4 hour just bullish and it's going to continue going higher. That's very possible as well. Just going to kind of wait and see what happens there. You know, I was originally bullish off of this 4 hour area. It's just, I just don't like all these wicks and stuff here. It's just possible we could take it out later. We're just going to have to see. Excuse me. Oh my God, where did my mouse go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, feel free. You know, you guys can do what y'all want to do. You know, I'm just being very cautious personally this week. Really been cautious overall. Just really taking the most cleanest setups. Instead of just trying to get in. So until I see my ideal setup, I'm not going to be doing anything. But yeah, it looks like gold is going to give us that downwards movement. Curious to see where this played off of. Guess it just played off of that candle. It doesn't look like there's any real imbalance in there. Do kind of got like a buying climax vibe going on right now, so see how this closes. 7 minutes till the news. Why are indices so volatile right now? I don't know. It's ramping up for the PPI news, I guess. We have PPI and unemployment here in about T-minus 6 minutes. I didn't get much sleep last night either, so I did some push-ups and stuff trying to wake myself up, but like my body is still freaking tired as shit. Gotta get up. Yeah, 30 does look nice. I'm just curious to see how it like prints in here. And, you know, the thing is, if we just, you know, this is the way I'm taking 30. Like, I'm going to just wait for the original news reaction. And then, you know, possibly within that next hour, if it gives us its direction it wants to move, we can just add on. It's kind of what I'm looking at. Same thing with NASDAQ. You know, I'm just curious to see if it's going to come down. You know, maybe there's some divergence that happens within the open, whereas NASDAQ dips down, 30 goes higher or something. And if we start to see some sort of confluence like that, that would be dope. Yeah, I agree with you on there, Adnan. You know, my accounts, you know, I'm protecting my gains on my account as well. That's why I'm being very picky with my setups. I already had a pretty stellar first week of May, so I ain't trying to give that back to the market. So I've been really picky this week. You know, NASDAQ honestly was kind of the breadwinner for yesterday. It might just continue going into today as well. Let's see if we get that re-entry. That's the one I'm really focusing on today is NASDAQ and oil, really. Just really want to see how this stuff plays out. Yeah, like I said with oil, it's a very good high probability that this might get hit out break even. Like my entry is literally off of this wick, so not too far away from my stop there right now, or my BE, I guess you should say. So we'll go ahead and set an alert there. Well, CAD does look like it wants to just moon. It's giving some very big absorption vibes right now. Let's see what dollar's trying to do as well. Same kind of thing. A lot of selling coming in, but we're not going anywhere. What's good, Samuel? I'm doing good. Doing good. Just kind of really waiting for this news to hit, see what's popping. What's crack-a-lacking. Yeah, it is a little bit chilly, AD. No cap. Camille, what's good? A little cold rising. That's why I got my sweater on and shit, being cozy. What's my bias on NAS? I already kind of gave that, but I want to see if we can potentially get a 1 hour retracement to continue taking this higher. I'm really just going to look for how price develops in here. So I'm going to be waiting for this news event in 2 minutes. Really for everything. I'm just waiting for the news. And then, ideally after the news prints, we should get direction, in my opinion, from that, and we can react. So just being patient. If we already don't have, unless if you obviously have entries prior to news, then cool. But I don't like taking entries right into the news. Unless if it's like super clean, but I don't really see anything on my radar right now. It's like, yo, let's get in. Maybe UCAD, because it's giving me absorption signs, but let's see. Yeah, UCAD's the only one that I feel like, you could have been taking the prior to news hit entry because of this massive absorption that's happening right now based off of this. So, see how that prints, though. Dollar's in a very interesting place. This 4 hour move yesterday was clean, though, for the absorption. I don't know if anybody played that, but that was solid. Gold really isn't giving me too much right now. Like, I want to see what happens here. Literally everything, I just want to see what reacts. I can justify longs and shorts on gold. I'd rather see longs, though, to be honest. But this could be an area where it could short from on a smaller time frame. To come lower and then go up. So, just waiting. We got the news in about, 30 seconds or something. Or 2 seconds, my bad. See what happens. Go. Looks like dollar's initial reaction is lower. Saying that was the play for UJ. Which is fine. If that is the move for UJ, then we could possibly see this. If this closes like this in the next 29 minutes, See what happens there. Gold is busting higher. So I didn't want to react on the shorts right away. Same thing. If this gives us a higher close and we play off the news candle, solid absorption. What's oil doing? Oil's big chilling. Oil's big chilling. USD CAD came back, giving us a reaction off that zone again. Let's see what's good here with these closes. Dollar did give that reaction lower. I want to see these closes now. Because, yeah, same thing with UJ. If UJ closes down like this, you know, that would be perfect for a retracement possibility. I'm getting better at holding a small volume in my positions from prior weeks. It helps a lot compounding my account. Yes, I agree. Hundo. Indubitably. I agree with you on that. It also, you know, if you're holding those positions, it can give you equity to play for this week. You know? Because you could close that part of equity, and if there's a solid position to react on, then you can always close and then, you know, kind of do that type of ordeal. Oh, this is dope. So we have the 4-hour close as well as the 2-hour close here in the next 30 minutes or so. Like, all of these hourly candles are going to close here next 27 minutes. So, you know, if UJ, you know, what would even be better on USD JPY is if we can get a close even below this in the next 20 some odd minutes, I think that would be amazing for us to then react off this candle. And, you know, if dollar continues trickling lower as well, that would be dope. Let's see what happens. You know, it's hard for me to see past this wick on dollar. So we'll see. Ideally, the hedge here would have been nice yesterday. Dollar hedge, the longs, just in case if the shorts don't play out. Gold's not giving me anything to react. NASDAQ isn't. 30's big chillin'. What else were we looking at today? I wasn't really looking at euro, pound, or anything. They weren't really appetizing. Where's pound at? Okay. Kind of a news at the moment. We did come out lower for PPI, so there is less production happening. We got lower than forecasted. And there are more unemployed people. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Did anyone pull on USD CAD by chance? I think that was a clean one. This one was clean to me because of that absorption that we got prior to the news. And then we dipped back one more time. In CAD, nice. Let's go. Yeah, let's see how this plays out here. You know, this is a solid hedge on our shorts. If it plays out, it plays out. If it doesn't, you know, I'm still running my shorts anyways. You know, so solid hedge, in my opinion. You know, ideally, we would want to see USD CAD kind of give us higher closes now. So let's see what happens there. Oil is not sticking, so as of right now. So I think, original bias of what I thought of this going lower. It's crazy. I wanted to see shorts off of this yesterday. It just didn't give me the right price action. So I attempted longs. And then I figured when I woke up we were going to break, but we didn't. So if I was up for London, I would have shorted the shit out of this. Especially because we got lower buy volume too coming in there. So I was clean. The shorts were clean in there. I saw somebody, one of my students had the short on this, so shout out to him. Really was clean. Just didn't get the breakdown at the time I was looking at shorts. So you just wait for closes now. Be cautious with CAD. I don't know where you got in, but if you're off of this 5 minute, that's kind of where I would have had my stop. Like, there's still imbalance down here, but I would have wanted the initial news reaction to really give us a push up if it is going to play out there. Let's see, though. Not in CAD personally. I was curious to see if anybody did pull on that, though. See here, hourly sell volume is still less on oil. 15 minutes a little bit higher from what I'm seeing. Oh no, it's still less. Yeah, let's see. We did just tag the imbalance on gold here. Indices doing a whole lot of nada. UChef shorts were clean. I haven't even been looking at UChef like that. Yeah, it's just been stuck in this range, man. I wanted shorts originally off this 1 hour candle, but we played out off of this so many times. Pretty insane. Can we look for sells on NAS if it formed equal lows on a 30-minute? Yeah, like maybe we get shorts to get down into the long. It's kind of what happened yesterday, right? Market open gave us shorts to then get the long on the 4 hour. So it could play out. I'm more interested in the longs though, personally. Because I'm bullish on tech stocks. So I want to see NASDAQ moon, personally. Just wondering if I should get the hedge in on UCAD. Just curious if it's going to give us this or if it's just going to go. Dollar struggling and oil struggling. So if oil continues going lower and if dollar gives us some sign of bullishness, this could give UCAD its firepower it needs to rocket. I don't know, though. Still rather play shorts on CAD, but it could give us that retracement. I'm just not sure where it's going to stop for, or if this is it and it goes. It's kind of hard for me to see with what's going on with oil and what we were expecting with oil. Much love, Samuel. Hey man, we've been doing pretty solid on these streams, to be honest. I think almost every day we've clapped something. If not, it's been like a stale day or stale time on the stream, and then it plays out afterwards. Which there's nothing wrong with that either. You know, sometimes we don't get the price action we want live, but then it plays out later and afterwards. So 19 minutes on these 4-hour closes and 1-hour closes. Let's see what happens. Buying indices looks scary today. Depends on which one you're looking at. I think NASDAQ looks clean for buying. But I'm not trying to buy where we're at, though. Like, I'm looking lower areas. But, like, basically want to see an accumulation play out, though, before I try and enter anything. I see where you can be scared, though, because we are, like, breaching and making a new daily high. You know, so I see the, you know, I see why you feel that way. I see US 30 just looks ugly. I feel US 30 is the better one to short, and NASDAQ is the better one to long, especially where we're, like, kind of what we've been doing with price. You know, that's kind of how I feel because, you know, NASDAQ, because due to tech stocks, have been much more bullish than compared to things like US 30, so. Yeah, we'll see, though. We still got time on the open. Hey, Siva, can you maybe go over your journey as a trader in a live stream or YouTube video? Like, where did you start and how you learned and maybe the obstacles on your way? Yeah, something I could do. Obviously not right now, but yeah, we could do that in the future. Yeah, I do need to make a video of my story. Like, I have my old one on my YouTube, but that's like 2 years old. That was when I was at my old house and stuff. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. It's been a great week so far, up for 4%. Let's get it. Yep, protect that gains. Block, protect those gains. High five. Have a great day, buddy. Hey, so I want to ask you if sports bets work on other platforms than stake because I can't make a stake account. It depends where you're at, but there's multiple betting platforms out there. Like, you know, depending on where you're at, which country, state, whatever. Google's your best friend on that one because I don't know what betting platforms are work for every single state and stuff, you know. Like, I personally use Bovada just because, you know, in Texas, that's the only one that works. Texas. So this truly is an absorption on UCAD. I think we will get re-entries. Just, you know, just being patient. If you're already in, cool. You know, like I was saying, this 5-minute candle to me made a lot of sense. You know, it is slowly making its way up. 1 minute, you know, it's looking pretty solid as well. Price is filling inefficiencies and doing its thing. So 7:30, this was that initial news movement right there. Came in, gave us a nice break up. There's your razzle dazzle. So based off a 3 and a 5, you know, once this breaks up higher, you know, we could see a retracement back into these areas. That's basically what I was looking at on the 15 as well, because the 15-minute would create an imbalance in here anyways. So kind of lining up those time frames there. So if we see that solid closure up there, okay, my gold, I mean, not my gold, sorry. My oil longs just got hit out BE so from yesterday, which is fine. You know, we were sort of anticipating that. Huh. Isaac, honestly, I don't have Cash App, but we be giving trades on here all the time if you stay locked in. Really, literally looking at something right now on USD CAD, so just waiting for this close now. I want to see a higher close. My boy said I'll Cash App you. Isaac, is that Isaac from Cali? Just curious. Or is that someone else? Because I think that was what your username was. Nice little possible absorption on gold 15-minute. Hey, what's good, bro? It's been a hot minute since I talked to you, dog. Hope you're doing blessed. Hopefully your kid's doing blessed as well. Daddy duties, huh? Feel you on that. Gold 15-minute absorption. Yeah, I see you, dude. For me to play this, like, I need to see this. Like, I need to see a break. It's basically the same thing I'm looking at on UCAD. If you got the lower entry, dope. All right, but now it's like, if we get this type of 15-minute close, we could ideally come back, get this imbalance fill, which also lines up with the 3-minute, and this could carry higher. So that's what I'm waiting for there. But yeah, especially with oil trading lower, I think USD CAD could give us a higher move. Our overall analysis, what we had on Tuesday, was a banger. Like, we could have this bottom here. If any of y'all have that, that was stellar. Really. I know we were originally looking for sells on Tuesday, but the sells were to then buy. And then maybe these buys gives us a short in the future. We'll see. Really all depends on what dollar and thing wants to do. What is dollar doing, by the way? Dollar's still trickling lower. So, looks like it wants to fill the Newswick. So that's interesting. So yeah, maybe we can get gold longs going into the new hour. But yeah, like I said, if we can get a 15-minute close above here, we can ideally then wait for a test on this candle and play that. I know it's a huge candle, but maybe we get some smaller time frame PA in there. We do have like a 3-minute candle play there right now. Yeah, we'll see how that closes. So far, with the direction of what we are looking at, looks clean. Indices are big chilling. Not touching them yet. Like I said, for NASDAQ, I want to see lower. You guys can see I have like 7 alerts in that area. I'm just waiting. USD CAD is really currently the breadwinner right now for Forex. So let's see if we get the close we want, though. Another side of me that's also cautious about this, even if we get this close and we play this area, there's still a possibility you can run the Newswick and come back into that original 30-minute imbalance as well down here. So just be cautious of that too. Just be weary of that. See how this stuff closes. What's oil's volume coming into this right now? Man, I wish I was up for London. That was such a clean short. Right off that 30-minute. This was basically the price action I wanted to see yesterday, but I just didn't get it. 5-minute was so clean, too. So that's what we want to see for CAD. You know, oil going down for us seeing USD CAD upside. You know, that's good confluence there. A very good confluence. Sheesh, I think I have the highest amount of people viewing right now. So shout out to y'all. Yo, if this is your first time on the stream, you know, or even if you're a returning viewer, I'd appreciate if y'all hit that like button, subscribe. You know, we've been streaming here for a little bit now. I don't even know how long I've been streaming now. I'm actually curious. When did I start YouTube streaming? I think it's been about a month. Maybe 2 months. I don't even know. Let's see, live. Yeah, it's been about a month. So, you know, appreciate y'all if you can hit that like button. Show some love to your boy. You know, we be clapping on here regularly. You know, for anybody that has been on here, you guys tap in continuously. You get entries all the time. You know, this was our entry from NFP on Friday. Was live here, discussed with y'all. Here was our entry we're looking at on Tuesday. And here's our entry we're looking at today. So let's see if we get it. Gold's looking like it wants to give us the bust up to the upside. So let's see what's popping. I'll go ahead and set an alert here once this closes above. Unless it was trying to break down on the smaller time frame, but doesn't look like it. I think the news wick is going to fill. Okay, there you go, USD CAD. Show us what you want to do. So, you know, I am waiting for this candle close, I think, on the next 15-minute, which would be dope, though. The next 15-minute candle is the 8 o'clock hourly open. You know, if this candle closes like this here in the next 7 minutes and 3 seconds, if we can get a move back down into that imbalance below this no wick candle, maybe that could be the continuation. And alongside the fact, if oil continues to sell off, that adds on to our bias. And we'll see what dollar wants to do as well, right? If dollar happens to go higher into our 4-hour point of interest, which is up in here, you know, that adds more confluence. So, could be a nice little razzle-dazzle there on USD CAD. Tappity. Yep. All right. Gotta love watching candles print, huh? Takes time, but slow and steady wins the race. We'll come back to indices at 8:30. I don't really see them doing much right now. Maybe the open will give us the volatility to see something. Gold still struggling to give us that. Even if it does short, I don't really care for it because it didn't really give me my setup that I want to see to short it. So it really looks like USD CAD's the only breadwinner right now. Everything else. Oh, USD CAD and yen. UJ. Because, yeah, oh, man. UJ in the next 5 minutes, if it gives us this closure, I feel very strong about playing this 4-hour candle. That's for sure. Let's see. Yeah, that could be perfect because if we look at yen, if yen gives us a higher closure too, we could just play off of it. It's basically literally the opposite. So I like that. I like UJ. Excuse me. Holy fam. GJ. God, dog. Wait, what did CAD-J do? Did CAD-J fall? Oh, it did, didn't it? Mario, did you get that? I'm hoping you did. You're the one that called it out. Said 30-minute. Unless you try to play the tippy top 30-minute candle. But it did play off our hourly, though. So that was clean. Waiting on EU 1.0717. Yes, in CAD JPY. Let's get it. I don't know if any of y'all, anybody else played that, but shout out to you, Maru, for bringing that up. You know, that's what we want to see, though. Yen higher. And this works out, too, in your favor because USD CAD is showing bullishness. So that's weakness on CAD, which is good for CAD JPY. Let's see if we get this retracement now. I do like the fact that there's no wick on this candle as well. That's dope. See if we get that retest. Basically, that 15-minute area is lining up with the 3-minute as well. But overall, looking at the fact that we have an absorption. Okay. We have an absorption here. Right there. Hopefully it gives us a re-entry, though. If not, then I'm going to be salty that I didn't pull down here off that 30-minute. It's all good. If we miss it, we miss it. If not, we look for the next setup. No FOMO. I'm really liking UJ as well. Just got to wait for UJ to give us his closes. Yeah, UJ gives us a nice 4-hour close, man. That would be dope. Dope skis. Brother, look at GU. Honestly, GU and EU are not appetizing to me at all, so I really don't care for them right now. I don't really trade GU anyways. Like, I traded it once, and it's just so slow. I don't like GU. EU and GU are on my back burner today. I don't care for them, to be honest. They're not showing anything that I like. Ooh, GJ, what are you doing? Did you break the low? Oh, you did. Okay, cool. Was that right at news? Oh, right before news. It's probably at like a 1-3 right now. No, 1-1 still. CAJ looks like it's about to create a new low. Are my alarms too loud, by the way? Assuming they're not. Okay, there you go. So, if UJ gives us this close in the next 55 seconds below this 4-hour, to me it's still validated because it closed below this low as well. The one thing I don't like about UJ is dollar, but I think yen's bullishness will overall still bring this down. It doesn't matter what dollar does, I think. So, it's going to be nice off of, you know, the 4-hour entry itself is obviously pretty steep. If we can get a breakdown in there, that would be dope. The 2-hour entry is pretty solid, too, in my opinion. You know, it cuts your risk a bit lower, about 44 pips or so. And having multiple screens really does help. I can see the chat easy, look at my shit. Holy moly. Whole lot of shit going on right now. Okay, oil's falling through. 30 is disrespecting, which is fine. Wasn't looking for the entry on that just yet. Was waiting for price action. So that's cool. Let it do its thing. We do got its news, or not news, sorry. New York Stock Exchange open in 30 minutes. So I'll wait for that before I look at indices. And gold really be struggling, huh? I don't think UCAD wants to give us our entry. Well, my entry. I know some of y'all are already in off of the lower area. I just wasn't able to react fast enough. And that 5 minute was clean, though. So that might be it. We might not get that entry. We'll see, though. If we are going to get this entry, it would be in the next hour. I wouldn't expect this to give us this entry like tomorrow or later in the day, in the afternoon or anything. I would want to see this entry happen within this hour, ideally. Gold came back to the candle, but man, that's such a fat stop. I don't want to play that. 86 pips. Like, ideally, if I were to play that, like, I would need to see a new high for it to even be worth it. Which I think that's what gold is about to do anyways. I think gold is about to do the dash to the upside. I don't think we're bearish just yet. Still respected 4-hour structure and 1 hour, so I'm still bullish on it. We'll see what happens there. Wait, what? Could be completely wrong with gold, too. We could just trickle down right now. Just saying, so. How about I got to send this message out right now. Just got a notification on my email. Well, if gold does not give us our breakup, then it gives us a breakdown. We know how to react to that. Okay, let's see an update on everything right now. Oil's still breaking lower. That's cool. UJ candle should have closed lower as well. Just shy of missing that area, but I think it'd still be validated. Let's see how it prints in here. Because I don't think it's just going to tag it and fall anyways. Like, we could probably get a nice solid 5-minute, 15-minute accum. Or, sorry, distro. If it does play out. So we'll be watching that. Yeah, because all these other ones are letting loose. Makes sense to me. You know, we wanted to see yen bullishness from here. So there was our absorption too. Why can't I move this? Dude. There you go. Very clean. Very clean. Yeah, if dollar happens to continue mooning, though, like, this would make sense for gold. So, okay, let's shift our trajectory of what we're looking at now. Because if this gives us this close, this could play out right here. See how this closes, though. Yes, indeed. Gold did disrespect. Man, a limit on oil would have been super lit. Yeah, facts. I was debating that too last night because I saw how we were chilling here before I went to bed, and I'm like, yo, this looks like it wants to distro. And then I just wasn't up during London. Otherwise, I would have shorted the shit out of this. Just the way we were reacting into that 30-minute just made so much sense. The buying weekend coming into there, it was very clean. Very, very clean indeed. See how gold closes now? Yeah, it gives us a close like this. I would say the short is validated. See this hourly. Hourly showing a massive absorption too. So that's another added confirmation there on gold for me. I like how we have higher buying there. Just need that close. If that 15-minute close can give us that would be dope. Yeah, USC Cat said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, it looks like Eddie likes shorts too, so indeed, my friend. I see you. That would be the 5-minute close. This would be the 15-minute below that. Indices look ugly, no lie. They look ugly. Unless I see something clear, they're going to be on the back burner for me today. So I really don't take indices unless they're super clean to me. And generally, that's like me playing off of like a daily 4-hour area. That's how I originally liked the buys, because it was coming off of this 4-hour area. Excuse me. And then, seeing if we were going to get the hourly. So we'll see if we get that. But if we don't, then whatever. Coolio. I think we got 7 minutes on the 2 minutes on the 15-minute closes. Yeah, hopefully UCAD comes back down for us here. If not, then GG's. Should have just pulled lower. I just hesitated. It happens. It's honestly because like when I looked at it, we were already kind of printing on this candle, so it was already too late for me. Should have just had the limit set. It's okay though. Can't get them all. Gold, I think, is going to be nice either way. 5 minute, depending if it gives us this close, we could get a retest in that imbalance. And that imbalance lines up with the 50-minute body. I agree. Them motherfuckers will John Wick you. Yep. That's indices for you. Do we have any other news for the week? I don't think so, right? Yeah, nothing crazy. We have like consumer sentiment tomorrow. Damn, it's going to be Friday tomorrow. This week went by real quick. Oh, Euro odd played off? Yeah, we'll take a look at that here in a sec. All right, solid close here. That's going to happen if it gives it to us in 30 seconds here on gold. If it just closes where it's at. 5 minutes still pretty valid in my opinion. We still have that imbalance there as well, so both areas look clean. Got about 8, 7, 6 seconds. Ooh, look at that. Look at that last couple of seconds, what it's doing there to close. Give us that close. Now that is just beautiful. Okay, so 5 minute, in my opinion, gives us what we want, and 15 minutes. So we could be seeing that retest on the 15 minute off this candle on gold, or we could be seeing that 5 minute imbalance fill, either or. So we'll just let the market do what it wants to do. Let it trade and do a bunch of shit. Let's look at Euro odd. Oh, yes, indeed, my friend. Oh, that was beautiful. You in that, bro? Navajo Nation? Mr. Black Sheep, you in that, bro? Tristan? My boy? Yeah, that was clean. Gave some nice razzle-dazzle. Asian going into London there. Very, very clean. Looks like there's absorption and stuff, too. Yeah. Obviously, it's all hindsight now, but yeah, that was clean. Yeah, bro, from 50% of the 1 hour candle. Nice. Dope. Nice entry, my guy. Good shit. Good shit. This makes sense, too. I think, we mentioned this on the stream yesterday. ideally if Aussie, which gold gets weaker, you would want to see your euro odd retracement play out. So shout out to you, man. You might have the lower low right now that essentially might be coming back up into here. So good shit. Good shit. Shout out to you, man. Let's drop some fire emojis in the chat for my boy Tristan there. Man, I mentioned it on Go Live too. Let's get it. What do you like to do on your off time when you aren't looking at the charts? Honestly, like I have been gaming, but not the type of gaming that you would expect. I've actually been playing a lot of chess. I literally just been doing chess.com. I here and there I will play like Mario Kart and stuff like that with the homies, with my girl and stuff, but besides that, I've really been reading. I've been reading the Hermetica recently. I'm like halfway through it. It's a really good book. I like it. But yeah, reading, going over, really back testing, hopping on Go Lives. Like going back, looking at my trades, studying my previous setups, and studying my good setups, studying the setups that aren't the best. Yeah, a lot of people tell you to study your losses, which is important, but I think you should study your winners just as much because now you know what you do well. So that way you keep doing that instead of doing the thing that isn't doing so well. And if UC CAD and gold just leave us without giving us re-entries, this is going to be kind of a sad day. Because UCAD is off this. It's like, yo, fuck this shit. I'm not waiting on you. I'm offing it. That's what USC CAD said. Yeah, that's really what I do on my off time. Spend time outside with the fam and stuff like that. I was just working more on myself overall. I guess we are going to get shorts on indices from the way it's kind of printing right now. NASDAQ is diverging pretty heavy with the other ones. NASDAQ ran the high, whereas S&P and 30 did not. So that's cool. Come on, gold. Just give us this entry. Be nice. Be nice, please. Please be nice. So I sometimes waiting for all my confirmations kind of messes me up because we could have technically pulled up there, but I think someone was saying in the chat, it's just such a massive stop though. Compared to 30 pips. I think the 15-minute candle is like 40 pips. Yeah. It's like almost twice the stop. Yeah, if this runs for a couple hundred pips, then yeah, it's like, who cares, right? I was looking at 28.5 gold for sell, but I don't know if we get up that far. 20. Say what? Wait, what? 20. Oh my God, I lost your message. Oh, there it is. 20.28.5. 20.28.5. Wait, what? I'm confused. That makes no sense. 20.28.5 for the sell? That's down here, my G. You mean 20.29? I think you're saying the wrong numbers. Oh, you corrected it. 20.38.5. My bad. I just read your other message. Okay. Word. I don't even know if we're going to get this right now. This shit is just free falling. UJ is coming back, but I'll have it on my other screen here to look at it, but I don't know if I really like it like that to take it. That's just me personally. What else are we looking at? Gold. Love that the last few seconds before XAU candle close was very nice. Yeah. I've seen you marking up these areas, mostly taking the lower part of the candles. Wanted to ask what's reason behind that. What do you mean exactly? What do you mean lower part of the candles? Well, yeah, you know, if anybody pulled up in here, shout out to y'all. I just, you know, it's my plan. I don't get in there that early. That's just me. It did technically give us a 5-minute break though, so I could have played in here with the stop above the high. You know, but that's shoulda, woulda, coulda. Eddie's in there though. Eddie be sniping. You know, let's see if we get a 3-test distribution, because that'll be dope. 1, 2, and then 3, and then it goes. That'll be nice. Chris Rich, you slapped me in chest the last time, bro. I gotta get better. I'm not the greatest right now. That's why I want to play more. I'm like in freaking Stone League or some shit. I've been playing the 5-minute blitz matches, though, just so I can get faster at moving. Honestly, I'm not going to try to sit there and play a long game anyways. I like the 5-minute blitz. But I'm not that, like, it's been years since I, like, properly played chess, so that's why I'm trying to get back into it again. Buy to sell maybe for market open. I would love, like, London lows taking on gold. Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. You know, there's a lot of liquidity to the downside on gold. If you look at it daily, there's even more, but who knows if we're going to actually get all the way down there. I think this short should at least run this wick, though, to 2,000. And then we'll see what happens in here. But, yeah, if it goes even lower, cool. But I think that would really need dollar to be bullish, and that could happen. Now, I'm really just watching this 4-hour zone, but overall really going against the mass sentiment of what's going on right now, which is what we've been talking about for really the last few weeks, is going against everybody's bias of seeing dollar down. Everybody's bearish on dollar because of all these trades and this, that, paddywhack. You know, I rather go against the masses. And as of right now, we've been seeing that, right? We've been continuously seeing absorption on the downside with dollar. It's been failing to break this candle. So, you know, if this keeps mooning for things like gold and stuff, it makes sense for us to trade lower. You know, so we'll see if we get that. It was the equal high wicks on gold. I'm in on gold. That detoured me grim selling up there. From where, Chris? I think Nick is asking you where you got in, Chris McCoy. I play chess all the time. Send that invite. Facts. Group chess tournament live on YouTube. Sheesh. That would be savage. Yeah, y'all don't play with Eddie, man. Eddie be getting those sniper entries, dude. He's a trade house vet. My boy's been sniping here with us. I don't want to mess with Eddie and gold. He'll get bodied. Gold get bodied with Eddie. I've only, like, really, as of these last few months, really been, like, this time of year is when I generally day trade gold more often. But yeah, I'm usually more of a Forex person, to be honest. Like, Euro's really my main, but recently UCAD's been, but I don't. So, like I was saying earlier, if we didn't get this entry within the next hour, I wouldn't really validate this area anymore because UCAD would just kind of just moon from here. That's crazy, though. Had this entry down here, too. It's like up over 100 pips now. Who's going to carry the boats? What do you mean? I exited my gold sell from yesterday before the news. Yesterday before the news. Oh, man. So, like, you got in from up here? Yeah, that zone made sense. That was that, you know, I was looking at the 4-hour candle overall. You know, we had this massive absorption on the 4-hour. We just literally did it again today. It's all good. Hopefully you learn from that. Now, next time you know what to do. Maybe we get the re-entry and you're back in this. Who knows? Got in off 2034.4. $20.34.4. So like, yeah, around this area kind of. Okay, cool. 5-minute candle that took the liquidity. Yes. Yes, indeed. Pew. Yeah, that could have been a nice entry too, to be honest. Yeah, sometimes you hunt those deep stops. Yeah, I think obviously Eddie's entry was kind of the most optimal one in my opinion because he just played like the 5-minute break there. Yeah, that's clean though. And Euro from freaking the Euro rates. Look at that. That was the top we had from last Thursday. That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, if Euro closes like this, I think this could be valid too. I don't know about GU though. GU kind of already let loose. I would have probably missed that anyways. That didn't really give me my ideal entry. So I played the 5-minute here for news. I just really like these two though. But hey, if Euro gives a re-entry, it would make sense. You know, 15-minute candle that ran the liquidity, double top. Right, we could potentially get a test on that double top candle and then continue going lower. UJ is basically doing the same thing, playing off that news candle. Looking for GU buys off the 4-hour IC. I don't know about that one. I would assume this would fall over and get down to this wick. I guess possible we could play in this daily imbalance, but I would need price to develop in there. If that's what you're looking at. Basically that 4-hour IC inside that daily imbalance. It's like right here. If you are going to play that, like for me personally, I would need price to develop in there. All right, y'all. I'm probably going to hop off here. You guys already know what I'm looking at, though. We'll come back tomorrow and see what's good. Man, UCAD. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Beautiful. Really beautiful. It's crazy, but it's beautiful. Gold might give us what we want as well. She is starting to do a little bit of a retracement. Yeah, y'all, I'm going to get off here. You know, we've been here for an hour and a half. Want to go stretch my legs and shit a little bit. And then, you know, we can continue to watch this stuff. You guys could obviously watch, you know, continuously on your own as well. But dollar, you know, looking like it could give us this potentially on the 15. Continue going higher. Euro, you know, if we get that retracement there, that could be dope. You guys know what we're looking at for gold. I don't know if UCAD's going to give us that re-entry. I doubt it, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's GG's on UCAD. UCAD slipped my hands a few times this week. It is what it is. She be doing that sometimes. But yeah, you know, that's what I'm looking at for Euro. CAD, if it happens to give it to us for some odd reason in the next 30 minutes, cool. Gold, you know, maybe we get another. I know some of y'all are already in, but if we get another add-on for y'all, or, you know, especially if you're in from the top, you could break even, add back your risk again if you're confident enough that those lows are going to be taken. NASDAQ is falling through the floor, but I don't want to take the longs on that. I'm good. Yeah, so I guess shorting would have been ideal. And honestly, shorting 30 would have been the play. Didn't really give me an ideal entry, though. I was watching this, but eh. But yeah, I'll leave y'all with that. Hope y'all having an amazing day. And my boy said, don't forget to wash your hands. I always got to wash your hands, man. What would the take profit be on USD CAD? So really depends on where you entered, but if you got in off a 30-minute, like I think it's already at like a 1 to 4 from like where we were talking about it, which was like down here. Oh wait, no, I'm big capping. My bad. It's like a 1 to 3. You know, unless if USD CAD wants to come all the way up here. But yeah, like a 1 to 4, 1 to 5. You know, I think CAD could come up into this daily again. I really didn't want to see it come up this high, to be honest, but it could. Just manage that accordingly. But yeah, y'all. Y'all take care. Have an amazing rest of y'all's day. Oh, also, keep an eye on UJ as well if the price develops and gives us what we want. But I think with dollar strength, this is going to be a sloppy one, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, y'all have a blessed day. I will see you guys on tomorrow's stream. Take care, everybody. Peace.